Hi, everyone, Cendril here, along with Finn.
Hello everybody, Nice Skylark, aka Pin Feather Dragon here.
Spirits are very happy today. They'll do their best to shower everyone with good fortune.
Spirits are happy that we finished the community center yesterday.
Absolutely. That was, I can't say, because we end up sidetracking and getting on questions and stuff. I just want to reiterate how much I thoroughly enjoyed finishing the community center, seeing that, seeing all of that play out. It was fantastic. So glad that happened. And we got a fancy trophy. How are you doing? I'll include some instructions how to make one of my favorite fish recipes. Fish taco.
Sounds pretty good, actually. Oh,
Crispy Bass picked up this recipe overseas. Enjoy. Want to say thanks for making me feel welcome.
cool. Aww.
Figured I'd give you this recipe I had lying around. Try not to burn it. Fried eel. Ice cream!
Ice cream!
This recipe of
First
mine.
place ice cream.
First place in a cooking competition. Hope you like it. Thanks for being a friend, Jody. You're welcome. Ice cream.
Okay, so you got the friendship thing, now everybody's giving you recipes.
Yeah, now everybody's like super nice. Dear Cendril, here's an old recipe and finished the community center.
Yeah.
Here's an old recipe that my grandma passed down to me. Enjoy. Pumpkin soup.
I'm down.
Old-fashioned chowder. Chowder. If I try to get my Boston accent on, which I don't have. I'd like to share an old cookie recipe my pappy used to make. It's important the fish is fresh. I'm from nowhere near there. I'm from the south, so... Advertisement. Pierre's General Store is now open 7 days a week.
Nice.
Neat. Greetings, young adept. I've enclosed this package an item of arcane significance. It's just a frozen tear.
Young adept? Excuse me, sir.
I'll have you know I am a master white mage and summoner. If you've not checked out my Final Fantasy Tactics Let's Play, feel free to do so. Shameless
You
plug.
never put something back in to
I
get
didn't.
wine. I noticed that. Oh well. It's fine.
Alright. You're up.
Okay. Oh, right question. So the Stardew Valley will soon be on the Xbox One and the PS4. What are your thoughts about that?
I think it's fantastic. It shows that this game has reached that level from just being a labor of love to a Steam, greenlight game, hoping it would make it, to a cult classic that people quickly latched onto and had a ton of fun with.
And now it's going to console.
And loved and just enjoyed. All the Harvest Moon fans loved it. To a huge hit that it is. People love Stardew Valley. People play a ton of Stardew Valley. From being what I don't know if this game was originally planned to get updates, like big updates, but now it is, because it is such a huge success, and it is worth every award, every single praise, everything it gets. I've thoroughly enjoyed Stardew Valley, to now being on consoles, which is a huge deal.
Oh yeah.
So I could not be more pleased that it is going to Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and I hope it goes to the Nintendo Switch, right? That's what it's called, the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
I'm hoping it goes to that after it releases, because I think this game fits great on a Nintendo console.
Definitely.
Maybe a 3DS release that would fit really well too. Don't know exactly how well that would work. You'd have to change up some of the UI and things like that.
Yeah.
But if it's getting a console release, it could be done. So, huge kudos and huge congrats from me. Not that my voice really matters to the now superstar of Concerned Ape, but My congrats anyway, because it is extremely well deserved. This game is phenomenal. I've had so much fun playing it.
I say definitely well deserved because, like you said, it became a cult classic pretty quickly, actually.
Oh yeah, like, but I
And
wasn't sure if that's where it was going to stay or not.
yeah, but just having it like on a console, like people believe they've wanted to play it, but they don't have the best computer set up to run games. But they have a console, so they can now play it on their console. So there you go.
Some people play games on their consoles because like Vin just said, they don't have they're not able to play on the computer. Like, there's a lot of stuff I would love to let's play on the computer, but I am not able to because I don't have a great computer.
This laptop I got recently is the only reason I can play a lot of games. My old one couldn't run anything, so.
Yeah, so there are a lot of people like that that aren't able to, are not able to play a lot of games on their computer. So even a game like this, which they, it's not graphically intensive or anything. I know it's not, but still, some people have like really old computers, but they bought consoles. They're console gamers, and so I think it's great that they will get a chance to experience the just the light that Stardew Valley brings.
Well, there's another side to the coin. Maybe the computer they have in their house, that's mom or dad's main work computer, and they just get to play on it for, school stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a console to play on, so there you go.
Yeah, and then they get to play on it.
But yeah,
like I said, I couldn't be more happy that
it's awesome that it's happening. So
it is. I'm super thrilled for the developer, for the people that will get a chance to play Stardew Valley that maybe haven't got to. I think it's phenomenal that it is getting console releases, and my only hope is that, and this is to the Xbox One, this is to Microsoft and Sony. Do not make this difficult. This is a 100% bona fide hit. It's a huge hit.
Stupid.
Do not do something dumb and make this hard for Concerned Ape or for anybody that wants to play it.
Now the user interface, you're going to have to update that just because of controller, but that would be hard to do. This has controller support already, I think, just being on Steam. Does it?
It might. I don't know. I've not tried playing with my controller. I think it does.
I think it does. I know a lot of people play keyboard, but if it's already controller supported, just map the buttons that way on a regular controller.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I've heard the stories of developers trying to get their stuff on like Xbox and PlayStation 4, and they have to jump through 50,000 hoops and stuff like that, and it's a problem. Do not do that.
Don't you dare.
Just don't. This is a true hit. You work with him.
It's
because
his product. Work with him.
People deserve to play this phenomenal game. And don't mess it up by making, 50,000 hoops, not loopholes, 50,000 hoops that he has to jump through.
I understand legal stuff.
I understand, but
don't make it insane.
Yeah, just don't.
Okay.
And make everybody happy.
But yeah, basically that. I guess we have time for one more question.
Sure.
Okay. We'll just do... It's probably not going to be short, but... Are there any old video game series you'd love to see to come back someday? Right off the bat, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah,
but it's just an HD remake.
It's not even a series, though. See, I was going to say that, but I started thinking about this question, and was like, that's not a series.
Oh, true.
It's a game.
Series.
It's a game.
It's a series if you count Chrono Cross.
I do not count Chrono Cross. That's a whole nother conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to that someday.
Pumpkin soup. That sounds legitimately pretty good.
That does sound pretty good.
How to make pumpkin soup and get it to Cendril? What?
We'll work on that too. First step, how to make pumpkin soup.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or video game series.
See, I've been thinking about this. It's hard because a lot of video game series now are getting remade. Like, either getting HD remakes or...
they have a bunch of successors now.
Yeah, have, like, successors that are kind of taking up the torch. I would have said Final Fantasy, but hey, they actually came out with 15. So...
Shots fired. No. Anyway.
The shots fired would be, I really want to see... the shots fired would have been, I really would like to see a new Final Fantasy. I mean, there hasn't been a new one since 10. That would have been...
That's shots fired. I guess an old series? I really can't think of like a series, like a sequential whatever of video game.
Yeah, a series that died out. I guess the only one I can think of, even though it's a super short series, just 2 games, to me, it was just 2 games. But Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes.
Which had Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. I don't count Nuts and Bolts because they changed everything.
Okay, fun thing about Banjo-Kazooie, because Microsoft screwed it. 2 guys in their team from Original Rare. Have you heard of Ukulele?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I know it's not the same, but that's the closest thing we're going to get to a spiritual successor. So,
you know, I used to be a pretty good boxer back in the day. My right hook was the stuff of legend. Fun fact: after we heard what Finn said about the other option, so check that out. He's still got it.
I still say I like the old-fashioned way better, but I understand why we did reasonable. But I was going to say...
Yeah, I mean, but see, that's kind of like a spiritual successor. So in a way, Banjo-Kazooie is kind of getting brought back.
But it's not...
It's not the same. It's not Banjo-Kazooie. But I would like to say... Let me take this a different direction really quick.
Okay.
I would like to see that kind of game brought back. The... what's it called? There's a specific name for it.
Platformer Collectathon?
Yeah, Collectathon games. Yeah. Like Banjo-Kazooie, there were a lot on the 64. Super Mario 64 in a way.
Donkey Kong 64.
Donkey Kong 64. A lot of the 64 games were that way. Crash Bandicoot is kind of in that way. Spyro. That genre, like the PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64... era had quite a few of those games, and then they just died because people grew impatient and didn't want to like go collect everything.
Well, talking like Nuts and Bolts, the his name is Log, is the main narrator, I guess you could call him.
Okay.
Anyway, he even said it's like, oh no, people are too lazy, they don't want to do this collectathon nonsense. I got so mad at him within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean that was the truth. People did not want those kind of games for whatever reason. People were tired of those games. Me personally, I was tired of them, but I want them back now because I did have a lot of fun playing them. I really enjoyed Banjo-Kazooie. I enjoyed Spyro.
Donkey Kong 64.
Donkey Kong 64. Though that one isn't as good, but...
I mean, it's not as good, but still, like, it was in the same strain.
The same vein. Those kind of games I would like to see brought back, and they are. There's a Hat in Time, which I don't know if it's out yet. That looks to be, like, that could be great. I'm looking forward to Hat in Time, Ukulele.
I am so hyped for Ukulele.
There's a few other ones. Have you seen a Hat in Time?
That sounds really familiar. I'm looking it up right now.
It looks really good. It's in that vein too. It's a collect stuff game. I would like to see. I'd like to see that kind of subgenre brought back. I don't know if I would ever play it on the channel because it's not the funnest thing to watch when people can't find something. It's kind of the same thing with the point and click. You know, if you can't find something and you're just like stumbling around for 20 minutes, how much fun is it?
I want to admit straight up the collectathons
kind of doing it
in their
here,
heyday,
but...
yeah. I mean, they're collectathons in their heyday when I used to play them a lot. I never 100%ed them because I just got so sick of trying to find that last banana, the last jiggy, the last whatever.
I did. I
No,
100%. Super Mario 64. I guess it's kind of collectathon. It's not really.
not really, but I never
Banjo
100%
Kazooie. I
did them.
100% did. And found all the secrets. So I was super excited about that.
Yeah, I always found the secrets, but I could never collect everything for some reason.
Spyro,
I
I
mean,
did.
I could go back now, probably did, but
The first Spyro. I never played any of the other Spyros. I just played one. Never got to play the other
2,
ones.
I heard was the best of the bunch.
Really? I missed out then.
Maybe that's just one person's opinion. So, Doc, what are you doing this though?
I didn't get to sleeping. I didn't get to play many PlayStation games around there.
I never had a PlayStation, so I didn't play them. Period.
I'd like to see that subgenre brought back. So side tangent there.
I would definitely go in it.
Yeah. Side tangent there. We will actually answer that question if we can think of any way to answer it. We'll talk about that next episode.
Well, the only series I'll just put this out really quick. The only series I could think of, and again, this isn't like multiples within this series, but Excite Bike, like something along the lines of Excite Bike. I think I would like to see.
Okay.
But we'll go into more depth next time.
Yeah, we'll try to pick out some series and think about it. That'll be hopefully a lot of fun. Thank you all very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you had a lot of fun. Let us know in the comments what you think about those type of games. Like I think that is the correct term. Collectathon is kind of what they were coined at some point, and it just stuck. So those kind of games,
That's
if you
basically what they are. So
yeah, if you enjoyed them, if you've played any, some of you younger viewers may not have played one. You'd have to see it for yourself. You'd have to play it and see if you liked it or
youngins
not.
haven't played it. It's usually on the eShops now. So.
Yeah, so look some up. Try them out if it sounds fun at all. I used to have a lot of fun with them. I understand. Like when I was really busy, I didn't want to play any of those kind of games because they can be time consuming. Trying to find everything, but at the same time, I think they could be a lot of fun.
The adventure part was a blast for me. So, but anyway,
with that, for Finn,
I've been Nice Garlic. I'll see y'all later.
I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.